Thank you for visiting the Combs Waterkotte website and our Drug Distribution Lawyer in Missouri website page. Regardless of the crime, we believe everyone is entitled to the best possible legal defense in the state of Missouri. We have created this audio version of our website page to help you better understand our services and protect your future, freedom, and reputation. If you have been charged with the drug distribution in the state of Missouri, we can help. Don't face the state and court system alone during your drug distribution charge. Contact one of our Missouri drug distribution defense lawyers today at 314-900-HELP to protect your rights and future. Combs Waterkotte is committed to handling all drug distribution defense cases with confidential care and understanding. We are not here to judge you. We believe that everyone in Missouri, regardless of the crime they have been charged with, deserves an aggressive legal defense and to have their legal rights protected. With that being said, let's discuss hiring our drug distribution defense lawyers in Missouri and setting up a free consultation with our attorneys. Drug distribution lawyer in Missouri. If you or someone you know has been arrested and charged with drug distribution, it is vital to contact a reputable saint. Lewis, Missouri drug distribution lawyer, right away. Combs Waterkotte has the knowledge and experience necessary to defend you against drug distribution charges and minimize the impact they have on your life. Drug distribution charges in St. Louis and Missouri. Know the facts. Drug distribution charges in Missouri carry serious consequences. Whether facing accusations of selling, transporting, or distributing controlled substances, a well-prepared legal defense can be the difference between freedom and prison. This makes it critical to have a skilled drug crimes defense attorney by your side. Protect your rights and freedom with Combs Waterkotte. Call one of our drug distribution lawyers today at 314-900-HELP or reach out online for a confidential, no-obligation consultation. Drug distribution charges go beyond mere possession, as they involve the intent to sell, deliver, or distribute controlled substances like marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, or prescription medications, all which have varying penalties based on type, broken into Schedule I through Schedule V under Missouri Revised Statute Section 195.017, and amount of drug, as well as other circumstances. In Missouri, these charges can lead to long prison sentences, substantial fines, and a permanent criminal record, not to mention an unshakable social stigma. If convicted, you could have difficulties finding a job, securing housing, getting a loan, or continuing education. An experienced criminal defense attorney understands the nuances of Missouri's drug laws, including the specific classifications and penalties for different controlled substances. More importantly, they are equipped to scrutinize the circumstances surrounding your arrest and build a strong defense tailored to your case. The Combs Waterkotte Drug Distribution Legal Team has over 40 years of experience successfully defending cases just like yours. What is considered drug distribution in Missouri? In Missouri, drug crimes are often bundled into distribution, trafficking, and sale. With these broad parameters, you could very well be charged with drug distribution for simply handing a controlled substance to another individual for their use or for safekeeping. According to RSMO, paragraph 579.020, a person commits the offense of delivery of a controlled substance if he or she knowingly distributes or delivers a controlled substance. Attempts to distribute or deliver a controlled substance. Knowingly possesses a controlled substance with the intent to distribute or deliver any amount of a controlled substance. Knowingly permits a minor to purchase or transport illegally obtained controlled substances. Depending on the type and quantity of the drug, Distribution charges can range from a Class C misdemeanor for small amounts of marijuana to felony charges for larger amounts or more dangerous drugs. Distribution near schools or public parks, called protected zones in RSMO, Section 579.030, can lead to Class A felony charges. How is distribution different from other drug crimes in Missouri? There are a few key factors that can classify an offense as drug distribution rather than possession or another offense, including quantity of drugs. Possession of copious amounts of controlled substances can lead to a presumption of intent to distribute, even without direct evidence of sale. Communications, text messages, phone calls, emails, or other communication indicating sales or transactions involving drugs can be used as evidence to prove distribution. Packaging or paraphernalia. Possession of drugs, along with packaging materials, scales, or large sums of cash, may also be used as evidence of drug distribution. Actual sale or transfer. Physically handing over drugs to another individual or making a transaction for drugs is clear evidence of distribution. What are common defenses to drug distribution in Missouri? The Waterkotte, Missouri drug distribution lawyers have been building rock-solid defense strategies for decades. We have handled more than 10,000 cases, defending clients in St. Louis and throughout Missouri. Some of the common defenses our attorneys use and see in drug distribution cases include unreasonable search and seizure. A frequent defense used in drug distribution cases involves questioning the legality of the search that uncovered the drugs. Under the Fourth Amendment, you are protected from unlawful searches and seizures. If law enforcement conducted a search without a valid warrant or lacked probable cause, any evidence gathered during the illegal search could be deemed inadmissible in court. Without this evidence, the prosecution's case might weaken, potentially leading to the charges being reduced or dropped. Entrapment. Entrapment occurs when law enforcement induces someone to commit a crime they otherwise wouldn't have committed. In drug distribution cases, this can happen if undercover police officers or informants pressure an individual into selling drugs. If you were persuaded or manipulated into committing a crime by law enforcement's shady tactics, our drug crimes attorneys can present an entrapment defense. Proving this may lead to an entire dismissal of charges. Lack of intent to distribute. Possession of a large amount of drugs doesn't automatically prove intent to distribute. Prosecutors must show evidence of an actual intent to sell or distribute the drugs. Sometimes, individuals are falsely accused of distribution solely based on the drug quantity. The Waterkotte drug distribution lawyers can argue that the drugs were for personal use and challenge the prosecution's claim of intent, helping to mitigate or dismiss the charges. Challenging the evidence. Drug distribution cases often rely on circumstantial evidence, such as packaging materials, scales, large sums of money. However, these items don't necessarily indicate distribution. For instance, bags or scales might be used for storage of products or other purposes unrelated to drugs. We'll scrutinize and challenge the prosecution's evidence, questioning its relevance and accuracy. Additionally, lab results determining the type or quantity of drugs can also be contested by our network of experts. Plea negotiations. In some cases, our knowledgeable legal team negotiating a plea deal with the prosecutor could be the best course of action. While not a conventional defense, plea bargaining can result in reduced charges and/or lighter sentences. Navigating plea negotiations requires an in-depth understanding of Missouri drug laws and effective communication with prosecutors, skills our attorneys bring to ensure you get the most favorable outcome possible. What Waterkotte's St. Louis, Missouri drug distribution lawyers can do for you. When facing the serious legal implications of drug distribution in St. Louis and Missouri, not to mention the ramifications on your personal life and future, choosing the right drug distribution defense attorney can make all the difference. At Combs Waterkotte, we offer a team of experienced lawyers who are available 24/7 and dedicated to getting you the best possible outcome in your case. Why you should hire Combs Waterkotte for your drug distribution charges in St. Louis, Missouri. Defend your rights. Our team aggressively challenge unlawful searches, seizures, and procedural errors to protect your constitutional rights. Fight for case. Dismissal. Our attorneys analyze every detail to expose weaknesses in the prosecution's case and push for dropped charges. Challenge evidence. We scrutinize lab reports, witness statements, and police reports to weaken the case against you. Reduce penalties. If dismissal isn't possible, we negotiate for reduced charges, probation, or alternative sentencing to minimize consequences. Build a strong defense strategy. Our defense team builds a tailored defense, leveraging legal precedents and expert testimony to fight distribution charges. Protect your future. A drug conviction can impact your career, education, and personal life. Our skilled lawyers work tirelessly to prevent lasting damages. Handle federal and state cases. Whether facing Missouri state or federal drug distribution charges, we have the experience to successfully defend you. Provide aggressive and strategic representation. With a proven track record in complex drug cases, we are relentless in securing the best possible outcome for you. Combs Waterkotte's expertise in St. Louis, Missouri drug distribution defense. When facing drug distribution charges, you need an attorney with a proven track record in defending complex drug cases. The Combs Waterkotte attorneys have an intricate understanding of both state and federal drug laws. This depth of knowledge allows them to provide strategic legal representation and fight aggressively to minimize or dismiss the charges against you. Our expertise gives you the best chance to contest the drug distribution charges. Our attorneys will explore every angle of your case, including whether law enforcement violated your rights during the investigation or arrest. They will challenge any illegal searches and seizures, improper handling of evidence, or issues with how the case was built. A client-centered approach to building a drug distribution defense in Missouri. Drug distribution charges are deeply personal. A top criminal defense lawyer in Missouri will provide personalized attention to ensure your defense is tailored to your specific circumstances. This client-centered approach means that your attorney will take the time to listen to your side of the story, understand your goals, and work with you to develop the best possible defense strategy. Our commitment to personalized legal representation includes maintaining open lines of communication throughout your case, keeping you informed at every step, explaining complex legal concepts, and ensuring that you are actively involved in decision-making. Hire Combs Waterkotte now for drug distribution defense in Missouri. The stakes in drug distribution cases are high, but with the right defense strategy with the right defense attorney, it's possible to reduce the charges, have them dismissed entirely, or earn a not guilty verdict at trial. A skilled Missouri drug distribution lawyer at Combs Waterkotte will explore all available defenses and will work tirelessly to secure the best possible outcome, whether through negotiating a favorable plea deal or taking your case to trial. Don't take chances with your future by going through this experience alone. Contact a trusted Missouri drug distribution defense attorney at Combs Waterkotte now at 314-900-HELP or reach out online for a free confidential consultation.